Okay.
See that?
Hello, everyone. I am Deborah.
And I am Tony.
And welcome to Saturday morning, you guys.
Yes.
Yes, with Deborah and
Tony.
Thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Yes, I am happy to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm glad you are.
excited about the topic we're going to be talking about this morning.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it is. It's definitely an interesting topic. And, it was just birthed out of a YouTube video that I saw. And sometimes, guys, when we go in with the expectation we're going to get one thing out of something, and we end up getting something completely different. And this definitely blessed us. And it's like, okay, this is how we operate. So specifically what ended up happening is, you guys know I am on this natural hair journey. And this particular link showed up in my feed, and I watched it. It was a video from Adorned by Nicole. And she was talking about, 30-day detox challenge, which is what, I've been on. And in the course of her sitting there doing her hair, she just started talking about she and her husband and how they make every occasion a date. Whether or not they're going to the grocery store or just sitting at home or whatever it is, they make it a date. And of course, that resonated with me because this is exactly how Tony and I operate. We make every occasion a date.
Yeah. You have to. I mean, especially with COVID right now and everything that's going on too. Many people can't go to a restaurant. I mean, you can, but then you have to weigh the consequences and how that's going to work out for you. But even along with that, in order for your relationship to keep growing and thriving, and you keep pushing those boundaries.
Yes.
That's what you say all the time, right? Those you take advantage of those moments. Those moments in time that you let your spouse know that you care about her or him, and you love them, and you celebrate those moments. And the thing is that you stay in the moment. Don't be having a date with her and you're on your phone.
Right.
Or your mind is 1,000 miles away.
Yeah.
That's not a date.
Yeah, I should have completed that project then. That kind of stuff. Yes.
You gotta come into the moment.
Absolutely.
And that's when you begin to communicate and you begin to notice things about your spouse that you never noticed
Absolutely.
before.
And doing what you consider to be those mundane activities, not your traditional date.
Yeah.
Where you get dressed up, go to a restaurant, go to a movie, go to a concert, whatever it is you are accustomed to doing. But those mundane activities, okay, where you actually do get to learn some other things about your spouse.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you're surprised. You're like, I didn't know that you did that.
Yeah.
Or I didn't know that you ever did that.
Yes.
Or that you used to be, whatever, or that you did computer science. I didn't know that, So you're not ever going to know everything there is about your spouse. And that's the interesting thing about relationships. You're always discovering.
Yes.
Always discovering something new. And please don't let it come to the point where there's nothing new to discover, because
there's always something. If you are living and you are breathing, there's always something new to discover. Absolutely. And just think about it. You go to the grocery store together. You go to the grocery store together, okay? You're walking down the aisle and he may pick up something or I may pick up something. And guess what develops out of just reaching for something? Oh, I remember when I was a kid and you see.
And everything. So your whole life can be interesting all the time.
Yes.
If you pay attention to the little details, the things that you take for granted. You see them every day and you take it for granted, and but actually, every single thing can become very important, for you. If that's where your mind is.
Right. If you're really interested in investing at that time, with your significant others, which we are.
Investing time in each other. That's the way some people spell love, right?
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
And I know one of the things that Tony and I started doing, although the projects that we're working on kind of have taken us away from this little thing that we have gotten into over the past few months, and that is jigsaw puzzles. And I mentioned this in another one of our Saturday mornings, and we sit there and we talk and we laugh, and I get a little silly because because those pieces don't come together the way I think they're supposed to come together, and
that's when you see reactions. That's when you see people under pressure sometimes.
You see how people respond.
Okay, you're frustrated about something. How do you respond?
How do you respond under pressure?
Some people.
How do you? Yes.
People do all kinds of things.
Absolutely.
I don't know what you do when you're under pressure.
Yes. How do you respond, to challenges, What do you do when you're trying to figure out, complex things,
Right.
Yeah, how do you handle them? So it was definitely an opportunity for one and the other, okay, to see,
see those
how
reactions.
we handle those things. And it was kind of fun.
Yeah, and what it does, it gives you such a body of knowledge about your spouse, so that sometimes that spouse may not be able to tell you anything, but because you spent that time and you've gotten to know them and you know how they react and what frustrates them. Sometimes they don't have to say anything because now you know what is going to cause them to be probably upset about something, and you're able to avoid that. You're able to change that scenario, change that environment, in order to avoid all that.
Yes,
that person doesn't have to go through that.
Right.
And all that is called love.
It is.
Spending time, you learn the person, and you learn to help them and help them to improve as much as possible.
Right.
So, yeah.
So, men, continue to court your wives.
Chase her. Chase that wife.
Yes.
Okay. Not just before you got her. After. You chase her even
continue
more,
to chase
right?
her.
Yeah.
We love that.
Keep that spark alive.
Keep it alive. It is important. It is so important. So, we're here. This is a date for us.
Yes.
This is a date for us.
Date on camera.
On camera, right. Yes. And those young people out there, if you happen to stop by and take a look at this, and don't you dare say, oh, you some boring people.
No,
They probably, we're not at all, okay?
You would not believe the things that we do. No.
We're not boring at all. So, yes. So keep that love alive. Keep that interest going.
Yeah.
Because women and men, if your spouse asks you to do something and if you continuously say no, guess what's going to happen?
Stop asking.
They're going to stop asking.
There you go.
And then you're going to have a different problem on your hands. So don't go there. Make every activity that you do together a date. That is
interesting.
It's an opportunity. And like Tony said earlier, this season of COVID that was forced upon us in February of 2020, that we are still in to this day, forced people to reevaluate where they are in their relationships and what truly is important. And I hope that people really truly use that as a growing opportunity versus an opportunity to put a wedge in their relationship and grow apart. Okay, we were already solid, and it just solidified us even more. It really did.
And that's the thing. I always say, if you can't spend a whole day with your spouse, something's wrong. You shouldn't be trying to get out of the house.
Right.
Until you should be able to enjoy a day. Without you trying to take each other's head off.
Yeah.
So gotta be able to spend time together and enjoy that time.
Enjoy the time and revisit the reason why you were attracted to that person in the first place.
That's right.
And now that we're sitting here talking about making every occasion a date while we're talking, that is the thing that attracted me to
being
him.
able to talk.
Is the ability to talk to each other. And there was no spark of romance at the beginning. Well, at least, he had a flame for me, guys. I wasn't there. I just thought I was talking to a new friend.
You had to say that. I see how they say it.
But the
But
ease,
secretly,
I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I had some projects going on. I was all about, focusing on the project, and I had found a new friend and somebody that was unexpected that just came into my world and just changed things. So,
See,
that's where we were.
The chasing started a long time
And
ago.
I didn't know I was being chased. So, So women, okay, you bring your A game all the time because you don't know when you're being chased. Sometimes you just don't know. Yes. So, but that was the topic of the day. So, adorned by Nicole, thank you so much. Like I said, she was doing her hair and she was talking, and that came up, and I thank you because that is a very, very, very important message.
Yeah. And this is for Mama. I know you're watching. When you ask me, isn't she gorgeous? Oh yeah, I knew she was gorgeous. That's why I had to agree with you. And that wasn't just agreeing with you, that was coming right from the bottom of my heart.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
she is gorgeous, and she is still gorgeous, Mama. This is just for Mama.
Okay. Y'all, my mom is funny. She is funny. Yes, she is the best mom in the world. And one of these days, you will get to meet her. I am sure.
That's great.
So yeah, he told me that she said that. I'm like, my mom was working. She was working. I didn't know she was working. My mom was working undercover.
Yeah, she was working.
Because y'all, when they met him, oh my gosh, she and the fam just loved him. And you see why. You see why. He is the best, the bestest husband ever.
And I love them too. Love them a lot.
So we are family, forever and a day. The dynamic has changed as far as us being able to interact with each other, but never a second goes by that they know or don't know how much they mean to us, which brings up something else, okay? Pick up the phone, send a text, make a phone call.
That's right.
Yeah. Let somebody out there that you haven't communicated with in a while, let them know. I woke up today thinking about you. You're so special to me, and just wanted to say hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't take long.
It doesn't take long or much.
Can change somebody's life. Just a few minutes. And a few words can change a person's day.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. So, guys, thank you so much. That is the message of the day.
Yes.
And we hope that it did indeed bless you.
And motivated you to call somebody. Or to spend some more time with your spouse.
With your spouse,
or to get to know them a little better.
Yeah.
Or to start having dates all the time, We hope it did something.
Open up.
To encourage
open up
you.
that narrative.
Yeah.
Open it up, because we as women, that means so much to us because we realize that our men are paying attention. Paying attention. It's like, you asked me about such, or you brought me something. Oh, didn't realize that you were paying attention. Means the world to us. So, yes. So again, that is the message of the day.
Yes.
Yes, you guys. And remember, it is a great day. And you make it your own kind of special.
Keep that dating going. Date all the time.
All the time. Don't stop.
You always did.
Always.
Grocery store.
Yes.
Yeah, the office, you did. You did.
Always be making those million years ago memories. Always, always, always. Because a year from now or 2 years from now, we're going to reflect upon this time right here that we're sitting in front of this camera, speaking to you guys, and it is going to warm our heart. That is a million years ago memory that you're creating right now. So make it special. So thank you guys. Remember to remain safe, healthy, and encouraged. And until we meet again, keep growing, keep thriving, and keep pushing those boundaries.
And keep dating. All right? Keep dating. Yes. Don't stop.
Keep making your girl blush.
Okay.
I'm a blusher, y'all. Yes, do not stop. Keep that music going.
Yes, keep the music going and
Yes.
the love going.
That's right. That's right. So you guys,
Yes.
thank you once again. And we will see you real soon
Very soon.
on the next Saturday morning with Deborah and
Tony.
thank you guys.
Thank you.